welcome back to my channel. It's Holly, the Twister Sister, here to teach you the art and craft of balloon twisting. Today we are going to be just moving right along through November, and we're going to be doing a cute little pilgrim girl, so stay tuned. Alright, so I know there's a lot of drama about pilgrims and the traditional Thanksgiving story these days. We're not getting into that in this video, and we're kind of sticking with what I was taught when I grew up, and we're making pilgrims. So if you don't like pilgrims, you can skip this tutorial, but these are still part of Thanksgiving for many people, and so we're going to figure out how to do this. We're going to need one white 260, a mocha brown or whatever color you want to use for hair. I went with brown because blush color, flesh tone color, and then I've got a 260 black and also a 160 black. So that's all we'll need for this design. I'm going to start off with my 260 black. I've inflated it about halfway, left a nice little 3 to 4 inch tail there at the end. I'm going to start off at the beginning here with 2 pinch twists. It's going to be at her neck. So we're just going to do a small round bubble, grab the knot on that guy, wrap it around your twist to make your first little pinch twist, and do the same thing again. Another small round bubble, pull that second bubble out kind of on its own, wrap it around itself, and you're going to have 2 nice little pinch twists that will give us a great base to hold her head up and her body straight and everything like that. Now let's do her actual head. We're going to need the flesh tone color and then the hair color balloon. I've got these big nozzles here. I tied them together. You probably want to get rid of these because it's gonna kind of bunch up and you'll have a bunch of extra latex and balloon up in her hair. Might not be the look that you're going for. So I'm just gonna cut off those extra tails. We're gonna do a pinch twist in the hair at the beginning. So just a small round bubble and a pinch twist. Now for this next part, your little pinch twist here is probably going to come undone. That's okay. We just kind of twisted it off so that we can put it back later. It'll already have the twist and the proper amount of air and everything. I'm just gonna hold it while I do this next part, which is to bring both balloons down together about 2 inches and twist them together, okay? Now you can do what I'm doing and hold these together, or you can just let this top one go. If it comes undone, that's fine. Don't worry about it. What we're gonna do next is attach the head that we just made here into our 2 black pinch twists. So I'm just going to bring that right into the middle of my pinch twist and just gonna tuck it in between them. I'm really not even twisting it around all that much. So you might be have something like this at this point, which is good. So we want the black going down because it's going to continue on for her dress. The rest of this blush and mocha brown we're actually going to get rid of. So we're not using much of these balloons. This would be a great one to use up your scraps with if you have any of those. So go ahead and get rid of these, and you'll just be left with her little head and not much hair. So let's go ahead and put on her little, what would you call it? It's like, I don't know if you would call it a bonnet, but her head wear. So I'm going to take my white 260 and we're just going to secure that into our 2 black pinch twists at the base of her head. For this design, I really wanted her to have some bangs in the front of her little hat thing. So the pinch twist is going to be in the front. We're going to take our white 260 and I'm going to try to thin it out a little bit. So I'm pulling and stretching as I go over the top of her head, kind of squishing her bangs down in front of her head, in front of the hat. And then you're going to see the back of her hair in the back. Because I don't know, I've seen different pictures as I was Googling pilgrim girls. And it looked like on some of them that you could still see their hair in the back. It was just kind of like a hat that goes over the top. Somebody in the comments, tell me what that's called if you know. But once you get down to the other side of the head, you can go ahead and wrap that white balloon into your black 260s. Voila! Now at this point, I'm going to work on the remaining black 260. What we're doing is we're going to make a bubble for her body. So you don't want her to be too, have a really long torso, right? So just, 1.5 to 2 inches. Don't go crazy. And then we're gonna do a 5-petal flower for the base of her dress. So don't make your loops too big or you'll run out of black balloon here. Keep them all nice and small and just go ahead and do your 5 loop twists just like this to make a little flower. Okay, so once you've got all 5 petals, just arrange them neatly so they're all laying flat around the bottom like this. And I left the white here because at this point what we're gonna do is give her sort of what kind of looks like or represents an apron. They always have an apron on in all the pictures I googled. So to do that with this sort of a design, all we're gonna do is add in a white loop to make this a 6-petal flower but with 1 white loop. So what we can do, if you've finished off your white balloon up here by wrapping it around your pinch twist a good couple of times, what you can do really quickly and easily is just tear this off, let this go because it's gonna be secure and not gonna come undone. And then you can just either make the loop first and then attach it, or you can attach this into your 5-petal flower and then make the loop once it's attached. And then once it is secure there in the middle, then we can just fold it over so that we can make a loop about the same size as all the other petals. And just wrap that down into the bottom. And you're just going to want to make sure that the apron part is in the middle. So line it up with the front of her face. That's where your white loop should end up. At this point, if you wanted to give her legs, you could probably do something cool with these remaining tails here. Maybe fold this black one over and give her 2 short little feet, or I don't know, clown legs. I don't know. I am just going to get rid of these because when I first came up with the concept for this design last Thanksgiving, it was to make a little table centerpiece for our Thanksgiving dinner table. So I want this to be a design that will sit on a table very nicely if you wanted to do a centerpiece. And bonus, this also makes a great bracelet and a headband hat, of course. So this is a very versatile one. Now I know what you're thinking. She's missing arms. I know, don't worry, I haven't forgotten. We've got our last balloon for this design, which is a 160 black, and we've got a few things to do with this before we can call her finished. We're gonna take our 160, I've inflated it about halfway, and we're just going to plug it into the double pinch twist here at the neck. And we're gonna do a nice little loop on either side of this pinch twist for like some big shoulder pad style shoulder things. Okay, so we've got that one. I'm gonna bring my balloon underneath the pinch twist over to the other side. We're gonna do another loop for the other side, make it all matchy-matchy. Here we go. And wrap your balloon around. So now I'm back over on this first side that I started with. So we did this loop first, went across, did this one, and now we're back over here. You could cut this off and you could give her skin tone arms if you wanted to use up more of that. But you know, I like to be as efficient as possible. So I'm gonna continue and do her sleeves. She's got long sleeves on, of course, and so we're just gonna do it with the remaining 160. So I'm gonna fold this over and give it a bend for an elbow. Okay, we're gonna come about to the middle of her body, coming over and doing a twist. All right, and then we're gonna do the same thing going up the other side into this loop over here to make her other arm. So fold it, squeeze it, give it a bend for an elbow, and then try to make both arms as close to the same length as possible so that she doesn't look too wonky. Once you get your remaining 160 twisted back over into all of this stuff going on at the neck, then you can get rid of the rest of it. And then just make sure that you pull her little arms back at the top so that she's sitting up nice and tall and her shoulders are pulled back, and then her arms are coming down in front of her tummy. Look how cute. I think this would also be a great design for like a nun, or I know there's other things that you could probably do with this, maybe like some medieval, whoever else wore like bonnets and hats and stuff. This is really super duper cute, did not take too long, and it's pretty easy. You don't need any wild and crazy balloons for this design, just 160s and 260s. For the eyes, I'm gonna keep it simple with this girl. So I'm just gonna do my standard little closed eyes. Just a couple of like real small eyelashes, because they probably aren't wearing lots of mascara in the Pilgrim world. There's our closed eyes. Now we're gonna give her just some little happy lips. All right, just a little standard thin lips like mine. And I have this really light pink Sharpie that I got in a new set of colors. And I'm gonna try this one out for blush, and that hardly shows up at all, but it's just barely there, and I actually do like it. At first I didn't think I was going to, but it's just like a tiny bit of pink to give you the idea that there's like some really subtle blush on those cheeks. Not sure if that is showing up, but hopefully you can get a good look at the face there. You can, of course, always draw yours however you want to, but if you're not sure what to do, I like to give you guys an idea of what I would do. So there you have it, our sweet little Pilgrim girl. You can pair her with some of the corn from last week, or I even have a turkey tutorial from a few years ago that would also be great to pair with her. You could just make a whole little centerpiece of different balloon ideas. I think that'd be really cute. Now, if you're wondering where her partner is, I've got an exclusive members only tutorial for the boy Pilgrim, and this is available in the Twister hood for members, so you guys can go check that out this week. It is there for you. If you're not in the Twister hood yet, we are opening our doors so soon, like in the next week or two, the very last week of November. Open doors, open enrollment for the Twister hood. We will be taking new members. You can get in and get all the exclusive tutorials like this, my entire vault of clip art and premium tutorials, business templates and printables you can use to help you grow your business. It's an amazing place. We've got guest artists and interviews with other experts in the industry, tons and tons of stuff in there. We only open our doors a couple times a year and take new members, and the time is coming. So if you're not on the wait list yet, make sure that you get on that so you get notified when we are open and accepting new members. You can do that at thetwisterhood.com. Then you can make a cute little Pilgrim couple like this to sit on your table this Thanksgiving if you celebrate with Pilgrims. One last exciting announcement for this week. Check out the store. We've got brand new holiday merch that is one of my favorite prints that I've designed yet. It is adorable. It combines balloon dogs with reindeers and snowflakes and pink, and it's just like the best holiday print for me anyway. I'm in love with it. So go check it out. There's a whole bunch of other holiday designs that are also available in dresses, leggings, sweaters, Santa hats. You can be fully decked out this year. But if you're going to order, you should do it soon because it can take a couple of weeks to get your orders. All right, that is it for this week's tutorial. Stay tuned for next week because I'm doing a really special Peanuts themed tutorial, but you'll have to wait until you see it next week, but it's super cute. So come back, make sure you're subscribed and that your notifications are on so you actually get notified when the new videos come out. If you want to see more holiday designs, check out this little selection I've created over here for you. Until then, happy twisting and have a great week, everyone. Bye-bye.